Halloween is approaching this weekend, and I want to discourage people from gathering in large groups. The city we're not canceling Halloween, but we are encouraging people to forego traditional trick-or-treating and Halloween gatherings this year in favor of safer alternatives. Going door to door and attending traditional Halloween events or high-risk activities for spreading COVID-19 during the pandemic. A safer alternative is one-way trick-or-treating, where individually wrapped goodie bags are lined up for families to grab and go while maintaining a safe social distance. So, Ada, if you'll just, yeah. This is one of those bags that's wrapped with goodies. Not the sort of candy I like, but for purposes of demonstration, candy is over the inside, and you just place them out on a table in front of your home, for example, and the kids can come along and grab a bag and keep going. This can be accomplished by setting up a table or a blanket at the end of your driveway or at the edge of your yard. Haunted houses and that's instead of, Ada, if you give me that orange one. This is what I normally would have at my house when kids come, would be like a big bag like this, and then I would just put it out in front, and the little kids were very nice. They would go in and grab like one or two. The big kids would grab a whole handful, and sometimes on one occasion, one of the big kids just grabbed the whole bag out by hand. I remember him. But this this version is a no. Put an X on this one, okay? This is not the safe way, where you are having them come to your door and they're reaching in and they're taking the candy. You don't want to do this. You want the other version where you're setting up a table. Now, the haunted houses and other indoor activities are also high risk. Haunted houses are high risk for COVID-19 transmission. Bear in mind, in the haunted houses, not only will you find the ghosts, but you will find COVID-19. So you want to stay away from the haunted houses, especially in large groups. So there are safer options. What I would recommend, instead of going to the haunted house, just get you some candy, sit on a sofa, and watch reruns of the municipal channel. Starring Mayor Pro Tem Dave Martin and the 16 other council members, the reruns of the municipal channel while you eat your candy. So that's what that's like a haunted house. I'm sorry, let's be serious. Remember, a costume mask is not a substitute for a face cloth mask. A costume mask should not be used unless it is made of 2 or more layers of breathable fabric that covers the mouth and nose and doesn't leave gaps around the face. The bottom line is we're still in the midst of this storm pertaining to COVID-19. Please keep your masks on, engage in social distancing, proper hygiene, and let's do everything that we can not to have a resurge of this virus that we experienced in June, July, and August, and that others are experiencing in other cities throughout our country and in West Texas. Our behavior can pretty much dictate our destiny. So please govern yourselves accordingly.